Divine Infinite Light Being Spirit said, let's check into the energy and see what has been going on since you've been gone, since they've been out in the cold, right? So I'm seeing I'm seeing this card right here. So since you've been gone, they've been in discord, right? They've been in discord, they've been in arguments, they've been in fights, they have not been stable. They have received a lot of loss, right? No success in their lives. Just a lot of lack, with this Ten of Pentacles. They lost their wish fulfillment, which is you, right? But since you've been gone, since they've been in the cold, your wish fulfillment has been showing up in your life, right? While they're losing, you're winning, right? When y'all was supposed to win together. But since you've been gone, and since they've been out in the cold, they have been defeated. It's an undeniable defeat is what they have to go through. They have to feel this pain. They have to feel this pressure. They have to feel the heartache of what they put you through intensively for no fucking reason, right? Is what Spirit is saying. Thank you, Spirit. Release all negative energy and I send it back to the sender 1,000-fold. Let that shit hit them like a hard boomerang. Right in the middle of their forehead, right in their intuition, in their sight, right, so they can never be able to see again, never be able to have a clear conscience again. Yeah, it is what it is, right? Let them be haunted by their consciousness, right? All those who wish harm upon us, all those who wish ill intent on us, all those who send negative energy and hit us with the evil eye, right? Let them be haunted by the consciousness of their own consciousness and of their own darkness. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Show us what we need to see. Tell us what we need to hear. So we're checking into the energy to see what's been going on since you've been gone. What's been going on since you've been gone? Tell us, divine energies, what has been going on with the Walking Dead since the collective have been gone. I'm getting that song. Since you've been gone away, I miss you. Since you've been gone, I miss you. But that's David Bowie message. So since you've been gone, they've been wanting to send you a message. They've been wanting to send you a message. They've been wanting to talk. They've been wanting to write you. They've been wanting to call you since you've been gone. And they don't know how to do this. They haven't got enough courage to do this. Want you to what you predicted was true. So since you've been gone, they've realized what you told them, what you said was going to happen, what you said was going to come to fruition, what you spoke on, whatever you know, however you presented, what you presented to them in their life. You could have told them, you're going to get into a car accident tomorrow, and they didn't believe you. But since you've been gone, or you're going to get into a car accident 3 months from now. You've been gone for 3 months. They didn't believe you, but now they seeing that your prediction is taking fruition. If you don't change the way you speak, you'll never elevate. And they seeing this now, right? If you don't put yourself into a positive frequency, you'll never get out of that low vibrational frequency. If you don't stop hanging around with them no good ass motherfucking people, then you're going to continue to be in that slump that you in, right? The predictions that you spoke over their lives, right? Because you a prophetic speaker, right? You a truth speaker. You're a light being. You have that power. You have, that's part of your abilities. That's part of your skills. That's part of your gifts, right? It's getting hot in here. I gotta turn the heat off, y'all. 1 second. That's a part of your abilities, right? What was we talking about? Dang, damn it. Oh, the predictions, right? You were sent into people's lives to tell them little things, right? To show them little things, but to speak prophetic energy over their life so they can go the opposite way of what you told them. And they choose not to go the opposite way. This could be family, friends, lovers, children, co-workers, strangers, all of the above, right? You are sent into these people's lives to give them a prophetic word, right? And they don't want to listen to the prophetic word. So since you've been gone, your predictions are coming to fruition, right? You told them, if you don't love me right, Spirit is going to send somebody into my life to love me right. You don't got to love me. Spirit will send somebody to love me. And now they're seeing you being loved by somebody else. And they see that prediction came to fruition. That you told them, if you don't give me a ride, right? If you don't give me a ride to work, and I got to take care of these kids, I got to provide for these kids, you the only one with the motherfucking car. If you don't give me a motherfucking ride to work, Spirit is going to bless me. I'm going to have a new car. I'm going to own my new car. I'm going to have a car without no payments. And then boom, here you go with a car without no payments. And you riding to work, and you taking your kids everywhere the fuck y'all need to go. Y'all having a good old time in your new ass car. In y'all new ass car. They seeing this since you've been going. They seeing the predictions, right? They seeing it. They seeing that. Oh, you told them your best friend ain't really your best friend. You told them, your best friend want to see you down in the dumps. Your best friend talking about you behind your back. Your best friend dragging your name. And they didn't want to understand that. They didn't want to hear that prophetic word. They didn't want to hear, don't open that door and open this door coming out your mouth, right? Ops can't stand to see you coming. These people couldn't stand to see you coming. But since you've been gone, they still can't stand your ops can't. Since you've been gone out your ops lives, they still watching you because they still can't see you. They don't even want me to talk. Your ops are watching you because it says ops can't stand to see you coming. Why are they seeing you coming if you no longer in their lives? This Spirit saying this is since you've been gone. So since you've been gone, these motherfuckers is still watching you. No matter who the fuck and when the fuck you departed from their lives, they are still watching you. These ops, these motherfuckers that didn't want to listen to your predictions, right? You told your homegirl, don't fuck with him. Where he come from? I don't know him. Did you even get to know him? He just came out of nowhere. Don't fuck with him. And your homegirl didn't listen. Then later on down the line, it's some bullshit. It's some toxic ass shit that your homegirl had to go through because your homegirl didn't listen to you. Point blank period. Since you've been gone, this is what's going on. And these motherfuckers that you walked away from is still following you, still watching you. They have the free will to do so because of social media. They can go on social media, get different profiles, get different accounts, and they still keeping up with you. That's why you feel so heavy. That's why you feel the pull and push energy, because they steady pulling on you while you pushing them away. They pulling on you. You pushing them away. They pulling on you. You pushing them away. The fuck? And this is what's going on. Even these old people, even the ops want to send you messages, the Spirit is saying. Even the ops call you on different phone numbers just to hear your fucking voice. Just to hear you cuss them out. Just to hear you hang up on them is what Spirit is saying. Because they're ops. They just want to fuck with you. They just want to fuck with you. Right? They don't have no integrity. They don't have no morals. They don't have no sense of peace and they don't have any of that. And you told them, if you don't get it right, you're gonna fuck up with Spirit. If you don't get it right, you're not gonna show yourself worthy to Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And since you've been gone, they've seen that you told them, if you fuck with me, you're gonna have to answer to Spirit. And the prediction that you told them has come to fruition. You told them, I'm a child of God. Even though you didn't know at the time that this is what was going on, you told them, I'm a child of God. Don't fuck with me. Don't do me wrong. The prediction, you told them, you're going to lose your house. You told them, you're going to lose that practice. You told them, your kid's going to walk away from you. You told them, you're going to go bankrupt. You told them every fucking thing. And they didn't want to listen. You told them, your homie going to run off with your girl. You told them. Thank you, Spirit. Maintenance man spying on you. So there was a maintenance man that was spying on you, because this is in reverse. This is in reverse. So somebody, you better watch out. Maintenance man. Whoever, somebody coming up in your house. You could have had a maintenance man come up in your house, and they was looking around in your house, or you caught them looking around in your house, or something about a maintenance man spying. A maintenance man, you could have a maintenance man that was spying on you, but now sent you a message. Yeah. You could have had a maintenance man that wanted to send you a message and sent you a message that was an admirer. But yeah. Could be somebody in your building that was spying on you because they were admiring you. Or somebody in your building that you was spying on you. You could have got fired. And now they want to send you a message. Boys are from Mars. So boys are from Mars. You could have Mars in your chart. You could be a boy. You could have a boy as a child. Yeah, whoever you walked away from could be a boy. Yeah, a masculine energy. It could be your brother, could be your uncle, could be your dad. Something about you predicted something about your dad's life, and it came true, and they didn't believe it. But you told these people that they was possessed. You predicted that shit. You predicted that these people were possessed, and that prediction came to truth. You knew. You told these people you possessed. You told these people you got entities, and they know your prediction is for true. You told these people you got to overcome and fight your entities. And they know these predictions is fucking true. Yeah. So since you've been gone, these people that you told that they were possessed and they were of a lower vibration, these people want to write you a message. These people want to call you. These people want to tell you, you was right. I was treating you wrong because I felt bad about myself on the inside. I lashed out on you because you were right and I was wrong. And I just didn't want to own up to my fucking, I didn't want to take accountability for what I was going through. I wanted to blame you. I was reflecting on you. I was deflecting and projecting, my hurt and my pain on you. And now these people are possessed over you. They're possessed over your energy, is what Spirit is saying. Possessed. It's like, since you've been gone, they've grown more possessed over watching you, over obsessing over you, over seeing what is going on in your life, who is in your life. Anything about you is possessing them. It's taking over them. They can't go on with their life. They can't set your energy free. Even though you've set them free, even though you've cut the cords, they can't cut the cords with you. And they know there was no closure when you walked away. Since you've been gone, there's never been any closure. You've always walked away from these people without saying bye, without saying I'm not gonna fucking talk to you no more, without saying we're not friends, we're not lovers, without saying nothing. You've always just detached. You have that power. That's part of your power, to detach. And once you detach, these people become possessed. They become possessed with the energy of you. They become um you are balanced within oneself. They become unbalanced. They, spirit is saying, they become unbalanced because they can no longer get feed off your energy. They can no longer feel the warmth of you. They can no longer hear your voice. They can no longer smell your smell. They can no longer, it's just, they can no longer do anything when it comes to you. Opening new gates, ways, and portals. So this is you. You're a walking portal, but you're opening up new gates to walk. You know, you're a walking portal. So you're a portal walking through portals. So you're opening up new gates to go through new portals. You shed the old portals to go through new portals. All love, because you're all love. And see, this is why they're possessed over your energy, because you were all love. And since you've been gone, they have not received that love. So it's possessing them. The energy of wanting to receive the love is possessing them. It's taking over them. They're taken over by the energy of you. It's like your energy has consumed them. The point to where it's consumed them because they can't have it. They can't have it, and so they feel possessive of it. They feel like they gotta have it. They gotta have it. They feel like you possess them with something to make them want to have it. Like they feel cursed. They feel like you left them with a curse. They feel like you left them with a curse because they can't let go of your energy, whether they loved you or not, whether they were op or not. They can't let go of your energy. They're possessed with the thought of you, with the feeling of you, with wanting to be just with you. Thank you, Spirit. They're possessed. Cutthroat, but these people were cutthroat. They were cutthroat, and they're still cutthroat. We're checking on them to see what's been going on since you've been gone. They're still being cutthroat, no matter what the situation is, how they operating, where they run into, who they hiding from, what kind of paperwork they gotta fill out, what kind of cash transactions they're making, right? They're still cutthroat, feeling restless. And they're feeling restless. As you are balanced within oneself, they're feeling restless. They're feeling restless. This is family, friends, lovers, all those who you've walked away from since you've been gone. Since you've been gone, they have been feeling restless, and they can't get out of this energy of feeling restless. They can't get any energy. They can't rejuvenate themselves. They can't replenish themselves. They can't revive themselves. They need a revival, is what Spirit is saying. And you are their revival. Right? Light language. So your light language is what revived them. Won't be single for long. So Spirit is saying, divine infinite light beings, whether you have feminine energy or masculine energy, because you have all this love, you won't be single for long, right? And because you walking through new portals, you're receiving new light languages, you're receiving new downloads, you're receiving ancient wisdom from ancient ancestors, from art, um Damn, I can't get it out my mouth. From damn, it won't come out my mouth. Archives, it it was ancient, just way back, powerful, knowledge, right? Knowledge that you don't get out of books and shit, right? Knowledge that you don't receive from taking class. Knowledge that if something is happening this Friday, or could have happened last Friday, but knowledge that you don't knowledge that you don't receive from other people giving it to you. Knowledge that you just receive from straight from spirit is what you're receiving. Trying to trap you with the baby. So since you've been gone, they've been thinking of a way to try to trap you with a baby. For those who can have children, are still able to bear, or they want you to get them pregnant, right? Either they want to trap you with a baby or they want to get you pregnant. So since you've been gone, they've been trying to think of a way to get back into your facility, to lay you down, to get you pregnant, to be able to think that they could possess your energy for the rest of their lives, right? They want some kind of connection with you, right? This is what they in the moment, this is how they feeling. They want a connection between the two of you so you can never have to walk away from them, right? This is what they want. They feel like, you know how people feel like, oh, if I have a baby with him or if I have a baby with her, they'll never go anywhere. So they have some kind of abandonment issues as well, right? So they feeling abandoned since you left them, since you've been gone. This is what's going on since you've been gone. So they feeling abandoned. You triggered childhood wounds. They're feeling rejected and they're feeling abandoned, and you triggered childhood wounds, right? Those same childhood wounds that you was trying to predict and speak prophetic wisdom over their life for them to heal and shit. You triggered it by walking away. Now they feel abandoned. Show us what we need to see. Tell us what we need to hear. Clear, cancel, and release energy. So this is what you did. You cleared, you canceled, and you released all their energy. And this is, since you've been gone, they've been feeling this. They've been feeling like they can't get in touch, in tune, and tapped on to your energy. Because you cleared it. You cut the cords. You released their ass. Didn't Spirit say they pulling you pushing, they pulling you pushing, they pulling you pushing. You And since you've been gone, they can feel this shit, that they've been canceled. That the program that you allowed them to run in your life has been canceled. It's been canceled. There's no more, they have no more authority to run any type of programs in your life. No more. Sleep paralysis. So they having sleep paralysis. They're being haunted in their sleep. Spirit said that card wanted to come out. So since you've been gone, they've been being haunted in their sleep. The demons, the devils, the witches, the warlocks, everything that you can think of that is in a lower vibration is coming for their ass. They're coming for their ass. And this is what's going on in the present moment. Poor child. Poor children. Because remember, they having their childhood wounds, so they in that child mind state. They're in a child mind state. Didn't Spirit say spoil rotten? These motherfuckers was you spoiled these motherfuckers rotten. You spoiled these motherfuckers rotten. In a child state. Didn't Spirit just say they in a child state? So since you've been gone, they've been missing the way you used to spoil them rotten. The way that you used to cater to them, the way that you used to love them, the way that you used to make sure they had everything they fucking needed, right? You spoiled them like they was like they was your child. Whether these is friends, family, children, lovers, mothers, fathers, strangers, whatever the case may be, whoever these Walking Dead people may be, you spoiled them rotten. And this is another reason why they feel possessed about your energy. They don't want nobody else to be spoiled rotten the way they felt the shit that you was pouring on them, right? They felt like a kid again. They felt like the kid that they never was able to be with you. You allowed them to feel that energy of how their parents should have treated them, how they felt their parents should have spoiled them rotten. So some of these people didn't get the love that they were supposed to get from their parents because they felt like you spoiled them rotten, right? And they're missing this since you've been gone, right? You poured into them what their parents didn't even pour into them, right? You showered them with so much shit that they didn't even deserve to be showered with. They didn't even deserve to be showered with this shit, is what Spirit is saying. Out for blood. So now they out for blood. Now they out for blood. Now they out for blood. Because they can't have you. This is, it says you are an adult, do you. And that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. It says you are an adult, do you. And that's what you're doing. And these motherfuckers is out for blood. Since you've been gone, it's like they still cutthroat, right? They still cutthroat. So they tearing down, knocking down, running over, destroying anything they have to. Anything they have to, because they feeling possessed and they being haunted. I don't know. Yeah, it's just too much. 3 people or more working against you. So this was family, this was friends, this was a cult, this was lovers who went and got people to work against you. This was family members who went and got people to work against you. This was your best friend who went and got people who went and got their family to work against you. It was just it was always a group that came up against you. It was always 3 or more people. It was always that 3 of cups in reverse, right? Not the 3 of cups in the upright. It was always the 3 of cups in reverse, right? Working against you. Like, the truth is what it is. And now these motherfuckers paying for it because they being haunted in their sleep. And sleep paralysis is nothing nice, right? You being haunted to where you can't fucking move. That you could, motherfuckers can lose lives that way. Motherfuckers can really lose lives that way. But you have to, get over these building blocks that they was trying to, keep in your way. That's why you walked away from them. This is since you've been gone. So since you've been gone, they've been trying to get over building blocks, is what Spirit is saying. They've been trying to get over building blocks that they caused upon themselves by fucking with you. By fucking with you, they caused more building blocks. They built the shit even higher. As you was trying to give them a prophetic word, confirmation. Hold on one second. As you was trying to give them a prophetic word to keep them from having to run into these building blocks, they caused more building blocks. They just got the shit stacked higher. It's just stacked higher. And I see 10 here. I don't see 28, but somebody could be born on the 28. But I see 10. Like, they're feeling defeated. Didn't Spirit say they're feeling defeated? They're feeling defeated. With all these building blocks. With everything that's in their way. With everything they caused upon their lives that they didn't even... Shit didn't even have to be the way it is. They didn't have to lose their job. They didn't have to get their car repossessed. They didn't have to be 5 months behind in mortgage. They didn't have to not pay their insurance on or their taxes on the business. They didn't have to do any of that. They didn't have to do any of that. They didn't have to go and have 2 and 3 fucking bitches on the side. They didn't have to do any of that. They didn't have to have you in a third party triangle relationship. They didn't have to do any of that. They didn't have to leave the kids stranded at school, forgot to pick them up. They didn't have to do any of that. Yeah. While you receiving a new life, because you clean these motherfuckers, you just cleared them out. So since you've been gone, they see you receiving a new life. They see you cleared they ass out, because this is landing right on top of clear release. The energy is canceled. They know for a fact since you've been gone, you not coming back. They know for a fact since you've been gone, they can't come back. They know for a fact. And this has been years and years and years for some of these people still holding on. They know for a fact that they can't just call you and say, how you doing? How you been? I miss you. Can we get together? Can we just spend some time? They know for a fact, with you living in your new life, that shit ain't possible. It's not possible. They had too much time. They wasted too much of your time. It was too much of that tick-tock. They thought time was never going to run out. They thought they had the hands that end the time. They thought they had the hands of time. They didn't know that the time with you was going to run out. And I'm seeing 10. 10. It's on the 10. They didn't know. They thought they had forever. They thought they had forever. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to title it, They Thought They Had Forever. All these people, all these ops, all these lovers, all these family members, all these friends, children, whatever the case may be, all these people that put you in these three-party, people coming up against you, these cults, these secret societies, right? These Masons and all these people, right? All these sororities and shit, right? All these girl clubs, boy clubs, right? Car clubs, motorcycle clubs, all these motherfucking, cliques coming up against you. Thought they had time. Thought it was going to be forever, a forever course that they ran. And now that you live in your new life, they see that they cannot come back. And they see that you're living a new life while they're trying to get over these building blocks. And I just forgot what I said I was going to title it. Oh no, fudge. Fudge. Somebody likes fudge. Somebody want to eat fudge. Somebody ate fudge in the season. Somebody thinks you're a fuzz-sickle. From somebody want to lick you like a lollipop. What the fuck? No. Get out my head. Okay. Sending love and healing energy out to the divine infinite light beings. If you feel like you're a light being, you could be. You just might be. You just probably are a light being. And to all the toxic energy, relax your mind, let your conscience be free, and let that negative energy be released. Ashe. Ops. Your ops. Don't be an op. Be in the middle. Know your worth. Know your power. Know your strength. Know that you don't have to be ruled by the dark side. You don't have to be ruled by the dark side. The Spirit is saying somebody needs to come up out of their cowardness and send a message. Some of these situations that you had to walk away from weren't totally, detrimental, toxic, right? They were low vibrational, but they weren't just volatile to your life. So somebody needs to get up out of their cowardness since you've been gone and make shit straight, and maybe they might have a chance in your new life. Maybe, who knows? That was for somebody. Come up out of their chaos and their conflict. That's what's wrong with these people. And you tried to give them a prophetic word about it. You predicted the shit, and they didn't want to do it. Whatever the situation was, you told them not to get on that bus, and they got on that bus, right? You told them to turn left, and they turned right, right? That type shit you predicted in their life, and they didn't want to do it. Whew, you gave them that leg up. Okay, bye, y'all.